I came across the Opie and Anthony CD yesterday, cleaning out my CD collection. Right on. That thing holds up, the Demented World CD. It's such a shame, man. The amount of shit we just didn't do, the amount of money we left on the table, and one of those things. Oh, I know why, though. I can answer my own question. So we put out a CD in Boston, Demented World, and then the problem was that me and Anthony got so famous, which obviously was a really, really good thing, but it prevented us from doing certain things because now we had more eyes on us. And one of those things was putting out, more CDs. The Demented World CD, when we were up in Boston, that thing actually charted on music charts, CD charts around the country, even though we were a local show. But that thing broke through, and people were buying it all over the country, even though they didn't know who the hell we were, because the stuff on there was really, really funny and edgy and very, very different for the time. And then we moved to New York, man, we start crushing it down there. And then I'm like, yeah, it was me again. I'm like, we got to put out another CD. So I worked on it really, really hard with this production guy. This thing was unbelievable how funny it was. I think it was way better than Demented World, and I'm proud of that Demented World CD to this day. Getting excited. We're thinking, oh my God, we're going to sell millions because now we're really popular. So the lawyers come around. They're like, we want to take a listen to that CD before we put it out. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Like, no, there's no worries. There might be a small edit or suggestion, or we might want you to take a couple tracks off the thing. But, it's a double CD. Don't worry. We hand the CD and the double CD to the lawyers. It was going to be called Cringe. The artwork, by the way, was fantastic. Me and Anthony, early days of photoshopping, looking really grungy and naked and homeless in the subway system of New York City. I mean, this thing would have been amazing. Lawyers came back a day later, 2 days later. They're like, we can't put this out. And it was literally, this is what's so frustrating about lawyers. It was literally bits that were already on the radio. So we had to follow FCC regulations. So everything on the CD was already heard on the radio. I'm like, what do you mean we can't put it out? Oh my God, we'll get FCC violations and people will sue and this and that. And so that thing was put in a drawer. God, I don't know if it was like, if we were going to put it out around 2000, and that's 22 years ago, it was just put in a fucking drawer. It was such a bummer. At every turn, the lawyers at these big radio companies would just make it harder and harder. And even with all that, we were able to figure it out. There was no reason. They always thought so conservatively. That's why regular radio is completely dead in the water, because they allowed the lawyers to get too involved with the content, with the product.